Hello and welcome back to ERS Tier 4 round 12 at Silverstone, so me and Joff's home race. And going into this race, neither of us were very confident, but
Yeah,
I did set a very good quali lap, which will be playing in the background of the introduction because it was very paying. So
yeah, it was decent. It was decent.
I want to flex. Still gonna get pole because Milky's like tier 2 pace here, but oh well.
Yeah.
It's
But
fine.
anyways, the reason we weren't confident is because literally every time we practiced, we were both just spinning, so we didn't have the best of, well, we didn't have a lot of confidence coming into this
Yeah.
round, did we?
But well, I had a little bit. To be fair, I did predict, yeah, at the start before Matt giving me a little bit of a slipstream there. We love to see it. But at the start of the race, I was like, all right, we'll either both spin and do shit, or we'll get a podium.
Yeah,
And
true. To be
both
fair,
of
that
those
happened.
predictions
Both those
come.
things
Yeah,
happened.
exactly. Both of those came true. So
Actually, to be fair, I took a little bit of confidence when I got the 24.8 in
yeah.
time trial. That gave me a little bit of.
I mean,
hope
I
for the
managed to
race.
do my time trial time in quali, so that made me gassed.
Yes, that's strong.
But yeah, I was very happy with this lap. Joff's quali went okay. Where'd you quali, like fifth?
Yeah, I got fifth. It was the most competitive quali this season, to be
Yeah,
fair.
the top five excluding Milky, who got pole with like a 4.7 or
We were
something.
all like within a tenth, weren't
Yeah,
we?
so like yeah. So Techno got like a low zero, low zero. I got a high zero. No, me, Techno, and Oscar all got a dead, and then you got a point 0.1.
Yeah.
But this lap was good enough for third on the grid, which was good because it meant I was starting. There was a to be fair, Haas did look out the front row, but
Again.
yeah, again. But I was the next person up. You can see the quality charts there, how it
Oof. This
tight it
is me
was.
having a fun.
Yeah, but this is Joff on his last lap. A sign of
Big
things to
sad for
come.
RP.
Strong. Wait then.
That's always gonna make an appearance.
Yeah. Yeah, but off the start, I think Milky and Techno had an issue on the formation lap, so their tyres were cold. So I was really looking to get a good start here and try and jump myself back into first. So off the start, I didn't get any wheel spin. I got a really good start off the line. Went around the outside of Milky. Milky, I think, hits me and then hits Techno, but somehow keeps it. I don't think I did anything wrong there, because if you watch my steering wheel, it did just go straight. So I think he just lost it trying to, as he saw me go around the outside, and he just tried to like accelerate quick and just lost it. But yeah, it meant that I actually had the lead off the safety car, which came in very late. But yeah, Oscar actually managed to have a very good restart and just kind of stuck to me. Even though I told Joff when I was going to go, because Joff was in third right now, because both Hasses had a poor start. It meant that Oscar managed to stick within like 2/10 of me off the start, which is very hard to do, so fair play to Oscar. But yeah, he was all over me this lap, and I think at the end of the lap you can see on lap 4, done 2 purple sectors, but probably so was Oscar. Ran my outside, little touch around the outside, not too much I could do, I think I understood. Going side by side into this penultimate corner, I go deep to give him the space, get the racing line, think the move's done, but Oscar actually sends it down the inside with a little switcheroo. And that was a very good move. And I was like, fair play. I was like, that's fair. Like, he was all over me that lap. I couldn't drop him, and then he just did that at the end. So I was like, fair play. Good move. I got a little wide here, looking for some sort of space, but Milky actually goes down my inside, which was a very ambitious move, which I wasn't best pleased with at the time. But looking back, it was clean. Joff has a little look as well in the back, but no. And just like that, I lost 2 positions, went from first to third, which was fair because Oscar and Milky were both so much quicker than me at this race. But now on a couple laps
Joff
later,
has another fun.
Joff spins, just a lot drops it in a braking zone, which was quite kind of unusual, and you can see Vito as
Yeah, it
well.
was. I shifted down and just really unsettled the car, which was weird.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a little bit on. Now on lap 10, I could have stretched my stint, but Vito was actually faster than me on the softs, and I knew I had pace on the mediums, and I also knew I could pit on lap 10 and my mediums would be fine by the end. So I was like, you know what, I'll just come in early, because like, why not? There's nothing to lose. I'm slow on the softs compared to my medium pace. And now skipping on to lap 11 on my out lap, you can see me catch up to Oleg. Gear 6 through Maggot to Beckett's fairly standard really. Oleg, not too much he can do on hards. DRS, overtake, rich mix. Round the outside, I was quite scared he was going to tap my back wheel there and spin me out, so I went quite wide, but I got the move done fairly easily. Now moving on to lap 13, and I'm behind Cookie, and this actually slowed me down a lot, because I came out like a second and a half in front of Christian Domov, but because I was stuck behind Cookie Monster as a back marker, because he hadn't pit yet, it meant I lost so much time. You can see what if you just watch the delta. I lost so much time, and you can see me like trying to like find a way past. And here I get a good line through the penultimate corner, tight line, and I think I make the move into turn 1, ERS down the straight, and turn 1 very clean, to be fair, from the tight line, and got through. And I was just hoping Cookie Monster could hold up Christian as much as he held up me, and hope that I could get back out the DRS. But as you can see on lap 17, that didn't actually happen, and Vito's been in my DRS for DRS for a while now. And on this lap, I didn't actually realise he was as close as he was, so you can see I don't deploy ERS, because I was like, alright, he's not going to attack me, and then he just did. I realised too late, try and push him out a little bit, give him the space around in the inside, go actually back down the inside for this corner, and I keep the position. So that was some very good clean racing side by side between me and Vito. Good amount of respect, and it was a really good race between us the entire second stint, as you can see now, because I actually had a 3-second penalty and he didn't have any. So for all of this stint, you can see I was just trying to push away from him, and I did have the pace to push away, but he was always just keeping it within like 2.5 seconds roughly, which I needed to gap him to 3 to get second. You can see Oscar's just straight dipped. Milky spun again or something, so he was just never really in the fight, and Joff also spun again due to like wheel problems. But all through the stint, I was just trying to get out of that 3-second gap to Christian Domov, and I do it on lap 25 out of 26, but then I have a really shocking end to lap 25. As you can see, the gap drops back down to 2.3, and that was all she wrote really. This was on the last lap now. You can see moving on. I've done my best sector 2, red sector 1, but I've gapped him to like 2.6, 2.7, but there was nothing I could do. Christian Domov just kept it within that 3-second gap, and I think got P2. Even though I did fastest lap, and I was pushing so hard for that entire last stint. Fair play to Christian Domov. It was actually a really fun race, really intense. But yeah, goodbye.
See you later.
Fishy got drip, drip. Fishy got the drip. Fishy got the drip. Fishy got the drip. Ooh. Fishy got drip, drip. I know you want the drip. I got the drip. What? Fishy got drip. Fishy got the drip. Ooh.